Sunny Adedokun yìí làwa mọ̀, bó jẹ́ tèrè afẹ́. Sunny Adedokun yìí làwa mọ̀, ọba àríyá. Ojú ìbùkún rọ̀ sórí wa làwa ń ṣọpẹ́. Ẹ bá mi lùlù ara, ilé sómi gbọ̀n jólójóló. Ẹ lùlù ara, kí bàrá ìdí mi gidigidi. Èyí pọ̀ o.
When you talk about music,
girl, I know fit wait. Give me fire, make it blaze. Make it blaze.
sport is show.
Oh my God, an insane goal! I've just seen the most insane goal I have ever seen on a football pitch.
Programs encore e plenty news and current affairs. Everything is in one.
Brightmost Radio. Express, exhibit, and explore.
This is more than a show. This is a journey into purpose, into growth, into becoming me. I was searching for my voice in the noise of the crowd, trying to be perfect, trying to make them proud. Questions in my heart, dreams in my mind, learning who I am, one step at a time. Pressure all around, expectations high, but I'm learning now, I don't have to hide. Every scar, every fear, every lesson I see is shaping the person I'm meant to be. I'm growing stronger every day, finding light along the way, not who they said I should be. I'm becoming me, finally free, walking in purpose, discovering me. Mind and spirit rising higher, hope inside me like a fire. This is my story, this is my dream. I'm learning, healing, becoming me. Learning confidence starts from within. Not perfection, but the courage to begin. Every choice I make, every road I take, builds the future only I can create. Growing wiser, learning to stand, holding my future in my hands. Through every season, I will see a good one starts with believing in me. I'm finding strength I never knew. Every challenge pulls me through, becoming who I'm meant to be. I'm becoming me. I'm becoming free, walking in purpose, discovering me. Mind and spirit rising higher, hope inside me like a fire. This is my story, this is my dream. I'm learning, healing, becoming me. This is a safe space, a place to grow, to ask questions, to heal, to rise. Because adulthood isn't an arrival, it's a transformation.
It's another beautiful afternoon. trust your day is going on well. And happy weekend to you wherever you're listening from. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, that kind of feeling when you wake up tired even after resting for hours, and there's sometimes that you just have a whole lot of to-do lists in front of you, but you don't even seem to understand what you've written there again. And that kind of feeling, people tend to call it laziness or weakness, but that's actually burnout. So today we'll be talking about that very topic, burnout. And with this, I welcome you once again to the show. Welcome to Becoming Me, where your journey starts and where you become the version of yourself, where you grow into becoming that real self, that particular posture you need to attain. I am your host, Grace Adedokun. The becoming voice, a listener before a speaker, a learner before a teacher, and someone who believes every young person can grow into who they ought to be. So whether you're still at work, whether you're preparing for work, whether you're relaxing at home, whether you're studying for one thing or the other, so this is Becoming Me. So we are located at Oluyole Estate, Ibadan, and this is just a subtle reminder to you that growth is not about becoming someone else. It's becoming more of who you were created to be. You can always search for us online via Radio Garden, Radio Box, or Radio Net. Just type Primus Radio, Primus Radio. You will find us there. So what's actually the difference between burnout and tiredness? What's actually the real difference? Okay, I'm so tired from the day's work, and can we also call that burnout? Can you just experience burnout just because you've been active for the past, let's say, 20 hours out of 24 hours? So what's the difference? I need your responses. You can use the comment section. And I would like to ask you that when last did you feel rested? Not because you did not sleep. There are still a whole lot of people who have experienced it over time, that in fact, even after resting, you might wake up with headache. Yes. So that kind of feeling that, it's just as if your sleep world, if there's something like that, I've heard of dream world before. So if your sleep world, like, it's just as if your sleep world is busy. It was as if your mind was just all over, even as you are sleeping. there are 5 different people that this show is meant for. Yeah. So there are 5 different people that this particular topic will be addressing. I'm very sure and very certain that anyone watching me from home right now, you will belong to one category. The first category is the overachiever who never stop. So the overachiever kind of person is someone who never stops, someone who just walk just like the clock works. So you keep working. Oh, I have so many things to do. I have a whole lot of things on my to-do list. Oh, this is the deadline I gave myself for this particular milestone. Oh, this is Friday already, and this was what I planned to do with my week. What's going on? So to the overachiever who never stops, I'll just say calm down. So the second category, someone back at home is smiling that, oh no, at least I still rest just few hours in 24 hours. I'm not under the overachiever. Okay, so lucky you for the first category of people. So the second category of people is the caregiver who pours from an empty cup. The caregiver who pours from an empty cup. That means the person, just from the name, the caregiver, always giving out care, always dishing out kindness. And the sad part of it is that the person is actually giving from an empty cup, because nobody is actually giving that person care. Nobody is giving that person the kindness he or she deserves. But she has been mandated, yes, to keep giving out care, kindness, love to people around without being refilled. That kind of person will surely experience burnouts. And the other set of people are the people pleaser, those people that can never say no. They don't know how to say no. No is not in their dictionary. Oh, Francisca, can you help me with this? Okay, it's fine, no problem. Oh, Francis, can you do this for me? Oh, no problem. Oh, Blessing, can you help out with this? Oh, no problem. The people pleaser. Even when they don't have the capacity to help people out in any difficult situation, or even when they are not feeling like maybe their health is saying otherwise, instead of saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't be available right now, I wish I can help out with this, but this is the reality on ground. I'm so sorry, maybe some other time I'll be able to step in for you, but for now, I'm so sorry, no. So people pleasers will always experience burnout because, okay, the first person approaches you, oh, can you help out with this? You do it. The second person, the third person, the fourth person, the fifth person, they never knew you are experiencing burnout, or you are even tired, or they never know what you are going through. And the next set of people are the silent sufferer at work. The silent sufferer. What do I mean? So the silent sufferer at work is that one person that will always be active, even when other colleagues at work, even when other staff members are not active. The silent sufferer at work will always be up and doing this and that, even beyond his or her job description. The silent sufferer says to his or herself that, oh, at least we have no choice. We need to work. We need to go to work every day. There is no choice. And the last category of people are the one who look fine on the outside. I think I'll call this set of people the ever strong people. The ever strong people. They are always there for people. They can be the life of the party, the vibe given personality. They're just so energetic and always fine. You can't even predict when they are not fine. Those are the last category of people, those that look fine on the outside. You can't see those kind of people maybe frowning their face or just having a low spirit. They really do. But once you do, just know that something is actually wrong. Anyways, that might be their personality. That might be their person. Yes. So I'm very sure anyone listening back at home, at least you will know the category you actually fall into. At least I know almost everyone should fall under one category or the other, because you can't tell me that you're always fine. That's a lie. If you would like to share your burnout story, people actually going through a lot, you can use the comment section or reach out to me. So what was that moment when you realized that you are fagged out already, you are burnt out already? Some people sleep but still feel tired. They rest but their mind is still heavy. You want to do things but you don't even know how to go about it. Again, the energy level is just low. And this is another reminder to be kind enough to yourself. Be kind enough to yourself. So some people tell themselves, whenever they have this feeling of weakness, tiredness, they don't just feel like doing anything. Some people are not sincere enough to tell themselves that, no, it's not that I'm lazy. No, I'm not lazy. I'm just tired. I'm just fagged out. I'm just experiencing burnout. So there's a big difference between being lazy and being burnt out. So lazy people avoid efforts completely. They don't even want to try or lay their hands on anything. For lazy people, even when the solution is even staring at them, they just prefer to be there and not even try at all. But emotionally exhausted people, they want to try, they want to push a little bit. They want to function by all means, but at one point or the other, the inner strength, the inner energy is not there. They just feel weak, they just feel drained. And sometimes this exhaustion, this feeling of fatigue, it's not always physical. It transcends from within. It's always emotional, mental, and psychological. And if you start feeling that way, there's no how it will not transcend to your physical state or physical body. That's the reason why we can actually pick by someone's face if you are fine or not, because somehow you can't really hide how you feel. But some people are good enough to mask it though, but I'm very sure there will be difference between masking their face appearance, their mood, compared to their real self, when they are really energetic, when they are really joyful. I've come across so many people who tend to carry so much burden, so much weight, so much responsibility since the time they were much younger. Some people became mother for their other 4 siblings at the age of 20 years old. While some people are just trying to survive different expectations people have about them. If you are the first child in your family, you know that, oh, a lot of people are looking up to you. There are some people, it is constant worrying that makes them to be down. And most of the time, when all these things are accumulating or piling up in your mind, in your heart, your body becomes heavy and your body starts reacting to them. And there are sometimes some people actually fall sick, like literally sick, because it transcends from the mind, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, before it comes to their body. And most times, people using medications, people visiting the clinic, most times the cause of the ailment is not malaria, it's not typhoid. Sometimes it is just the feeling of the absence of being rested for a lot of time. Yeah. And for my young teenagers back at home, and for young adults trying to seek clarity and discovering who they really are, this is one key topic you need to pay attention to: burnout. Knowing when to pause, knowing when to rest, knowing when to take all those anxiety, all those burdens, all those heaviness off your mind. There's a slang that says, problem not the finish. So, same as challenges might not come to an end very soon. As you're solving one problem, another thing is coming up. Each different challenges for each phase of your life. You will agree with me that the current state you are right now, the level you are right now, there was a time that you were seeking for a job. Fine, you conquered that particular stage, you crossed that hurdle. Now you're working. Maybe you are working now and maybe the work is just too overwhelming. Your boss at work are doing somehow, your colleagues are not cooperating, your team members are just doing anyhow. That's another challenge. It might be family, it might be siblings, it might be expenses, a whole lot of things. It might even be health challenge. All these things are just part of life. I will be wrapping up very soon. This is just an introduction to that topic. So I want you to ponder on this during the week. So till we meet on Friday, so just ponder on this. What do I need to do? Do I feel burnt out constantly? What is the solution? And I remember I've taught us about journaling. You can just pick up your journal, anything bothering your mind, just pour it there. Unfortunately or unfortunately, we live in a world where we glorify hustle. Yeah, okay, what are you doing now? I'm just hustling. You can find just one person doing multiple jobs together, maybe 5 jobs, just to survive, and at the end of the day the person is just receiving peanuts. So everybody is being encouraged. Oh, you can do better, work hard, you can push more, you can keep grinding. Oh, I'm steady on my grinding. Another slang now is, oh, lock in. I just want to lock in for like 24 hours, locking in for like 48 hours. Okay, you can't afford to slow down. A lot of phrases like that just keeps us on our toe. But there are sometimes that we just need to pause and regain those energy once again, so that we can go further. And that particular time when you say, okay, Grace, let me now rest. Adiola, I want to rest now. That's when people tend to misinterpret it that, oh, this lady is actually on serious. But constant pressure without emotional recovery, that's the major cause of burnout. Constant pressure without emotional recovery, without balancing things, that's what causes burnout. So next week I will continue on this topic and explain further the causes of burnout, the solutions, what we can do from there. Because without solving this puzzle, you might not be able to really discover or attain that particular height that you want to reach. Because when your health is not stable, there is no way you can reach the peak or zenith of your potentials. There is no way. So this is a major requirement in the journey of life, in the journey of becoming the real you. So this is the end of our today's show. I hope you learned one or two things. So next week you can invite your family, your friend, any teenager you know around, any young adult that is trying to seek clarity. So you can invite them to tune into this program. Same time next week, Friday. I remain your host, Grace Adedokun. And bye for now. Keep becoming.
This is more than a show. This is a journey into purpose, into growth, into becoming me. I was searching for my voice in the noise of the crowd. be perfect, trying to make them proud. Questions